this game, so I'm just trying to learn everything.
Yeah, I mean it's the same as YouTube now, right? Like I'm in a lot of things for YouTube, multiple coaches as well. Not coaches, but like in environments. And
Yeah,
you've got things like retention experts now, and packaging experts, and ideation experts, and strategists, and 5 years ago even it was just like I'm a YouTube consultant, and now everyone realizes all of those things have micro specialists that they just see it in a certain way. And I've always tried to position myself with pathing, tracking, fundamentals, like thinking about the game in a different way, or presenting many different strategies for how you can apply your chosen champion, right? So I think
yeah,
the way you're doing it is the right way. You need to get someone who knows your champion's mechanics. You need to know someone who gets your champion play styles. You need to learn how other people think. Like I'm going to tell you everything I know about like why I don't like this champion, but why I can also counter it to a degree.
yeah,
Not that she eventually cues my ass and kills me, but like at least until that point, I can have a fun time.
yeah.
So yeah, let's do it. Log into whichever one you want to go for. Probably
The second account.
the second account. Yeah, don't. Live
Yeah,
coaching has pros and cons. The pros for me, obviously, it gives me huge context into how you play the game.
yeah.
Cons, people can lose them pretty often.
Exactly.
But
Yeah, I think I've never ever played even decently with a coach watching me. So definitely second account in case. I'm just not gonna tank my main account here with a loss after the win
agreed.
streak.
No, I 100% agree with you. Go for it. Um, because the problem with a lot of how this shit's been set up in the past is people will very frequently, like, I'm not going to backseat game you, and because you stream and make content now, this is actually really good because you can actually speak out loud, and I've been a creator for a long time, so you can actually speak out loud. What's your thought process? What are you thinking? What are you seeing? Let me see how you jungle. I'll point things and ask questions, right? I'm going to do that.
Yeah,
And then we can break all that stuff down in a VOD and have all of the context and really analyze, like, how can we play the game when we don't have the coin flip success? How can we play the game when someone counters your pathing, and how you
yeah.
can just really maximize this? Because look, I mean, I don't know if you know Demex, but I have Demex in my other Discord, the private one. He was rank 1 challenger, Bel'Veth, and I met him because I randomly found his replay, did an analysis on it on the coaching channel, on the gameplay channel, sorry.
Yeah,
Joined up, and we just, he knows I hate Bel'Veth, but he's the one Bel'Veth player that actually listens a lot. Like, we had a lot of discussions about regular jungle pathing and how to just play like a regular jungler, but use her tools, to really push the peak of what you can do from a jungle position.
yeah,
And so he's a big reason why Bel'Veth is played so aggressively, because when she
yeah,
was released in 2022, people still like, oh, I mean, she's meant to be a farmer, right? Like the lavender stacks, like she's meant to stack and farm, and
yeah.
she just isn't that at all. Like, just like side bonus.
Exactly.
And
Yeah,
he was the first person I watched his replay. The guy goes Raptors, Red Krugs, just fists top lane, mega dive. I'm like, this is released Bel'Veth too, so obviously, a bit of an
yeah,
unfair. And I was like, yeah, that I haven't seen that before. Everyone's just full clearing. Huh. Made a video about it. And then, like, that's just, he was one of the big leaders of pushing this aggressive playstyle. But when you do it intelligently, it's so lethal. There's
yeah.
really nothing that can stop you from getting challenger when you're playing Bel'Veth. Even Graves, I know you said his items a week, but let's be honest, like, if you wanted to knuckle down on Graves, you could do it
Yeah,
too.
yeah, yeah, definitely.
Oh,
Yeah, he's very capable. It's just like for me that might not be that good at the game yet, because as I said, say like you can say that I probably played like seriously and really tried to learn stuff for like a month's time. So
yeah.
the information I've gotten is both very quickly, but also it's like, yeah, I'm still very just scraped the surface of everything you need to learn. So definitely, if I had like 3 more years to practice Graves, I'd definitely be able to reach heights with him, right? It's been proven to be
Yeah,
done
yeah.
before. He is strong. Just Bel'Veth, I feel like I can 1v9 games with her. I've never had that feeling with a jungler before, that I can actually 1v9 as long as I don't make the mistakes. Sure, some games are always just maybe lost, but there's almost always just that one opportunity to get with Bel'Veth. So let's
Yeah.
hope they don't ban her either, because that happens a lot.
You just first pick it?
I usually first pick it, yes, if I'm allowed to. I'm not allowed to.
God, first pick center.
And I usually always ban Talia in higher elos. I feel like she's the one who screws me the
Yeah.
most, because I can't do anything. I'm just stuck, I can't move.
Yeah.
And And Bel'Veth,
E.
when you're
Just
used
put E
to,
down.
yeah, exactly. Just hold on tight. But I've also like, because when I climbed to Diamond, I was up against a lot of Talias, and I don't think I lost to a single one. But then as I got to higher elos, people actually started playing her very well, and then she became kind of oppressive to be up against.
Yeah, because original when Talia was first put in the jungle, and original Volibear was still a thing.
Yeah.
Normally you would not play her into it because he had the flash E flip.
Yeah.
That's how you beat her, right? She's a mage. You gap close. You burst her down. You take away her advantage, which is kite ability. But since they changed the E now to stop dashes, if you don't have an angle of approach, you don't have a W, you don't have any way in, a good Talia will always be able to space well. And then obviously save that W for disengage. So
yeah.
Now that's a fine ban.
Yeah,
But I
she's
mean,
there's definitely a big difference between a good and a bad one as well. Because some people pick it because they know it's a good counter and they don't really know how to play her very well. So I can literally just walk through her stone field and just wait for it to be gone, and then she's dead anyways.
I mean, yeah, that's a thing. Even a couple years ago, before they gutted my Mundo for no reason, I was playing that, and like 3 of us in Master Plus were playing Mundo, and I would just first pick it, and a lot of people, like, you can't first pick this. I'm like, if you're good at something, ultimately you can first pick anything, because the idea is to make it work with the comp you have versus the comp they have. Like, that's part of solo queue, and I've always, unless the enemy comp is extremely obnoxious, then I don't dodge. I like to play it through, because that's how you also get better at learning the limits of your champion.
Exactly. Yeah, I very, very, very rarely dodge. It's if I have like that one champion that I really don't want in my team. It's usually not having anything to do with the enemy team. It's usually like if I have a Vey support locked in, then I'm out.
Oh, these people with that champion.
Yeah. It was a viewer of mine who told me it, and I didn't believe him, and I played it through, and it was the worst experience I've had. And then he pointed out that it has like a 43% win rate or something, and I was like, yeah, makes sense. It's absolutely shit.
I like it when people I like it when people tell you, like, trust, it's good.
Yeah.
And then the one time you trust them, you're like, yeah, that's why I don't trust.
Exactly. Like the Teemo Jungle lock-ins. Trust me, it's good.
Yeah. I mean, I play off meta, so I do that. But the thing is, I actually have reached Master Tier with all those off meta champions. It's been taking years of my life at times, but it's not the same as like someone just coin flipping 2 games on Kuwait jungle or something.
Exactly. Yeah.
Alright, so what are we thinking here? Like, just play your game. Obviously, we just talk things through.
To be honest, in my opinion, everything is kind of hard to gank here, I'd say. Cassiopeia is quite unmobile, but she has a lot of things to just make me not really reach her. But might be the thing I'm gonna play towards here, because I don't know. I have bad CC bot lane, very volatile, and Milo is a pain to gank. As a Bel'Veth, because even though I have dashes, my dashes are pretty, if I want to get on them, they're pretty straightforward, and then it's a ball to the face.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that one either.
No.
I don't see how I don't know how people struggle on that champion. Every time I face a good one, I want to Alt F4 every time.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, the bottom lane is just not... Like, I played center support a couple years ago when it was, like, low win rate and low play rate, but it's not a lane I'm really looking for Bel'Veth to level 3 gank me at all.
No.
Oh.
If you get her ahead, though, she scales insanely, but it's just hard to set it up. Plus, Lucian with an enchanter does crazy damage early as well, so...
Yeah, exactly right. Match. No, I agree. Top lane seems viable just because you've got you got copious amounts of CC, so...
Exactly, yeah. And Gragas is very broken right now, can't lie.
But they're nerfing like 4 HP. He will be gutted.
4 HP?
Not quite. It's just like it's a minor nerf, and everyone's like, yeah, okay.
Yeah. I just saw it get a nerf, and I thought like, yeah, deserved. But I haven't looked into what it actually is.
He buys, but yeah.
Might be good to move.
Yeah. That's where you know, this is the theoretical versus the reality. A lot of people get stuck up in either camp, and I'm very
Yeah.
much just play what is, not what should be.
Yeah.
Like, you can't play that your bottom lane's gonna have that scenario where you could have actually maybe gotten a double kill. You just don't know that.
No, exactly. Yeah.
Your dip down, probably warded now as well.
Yeah.
But just gone from Karma's ward on the blue. The Zed is definitely an opportunistic gank later on, or at some point when we're hovering, just because if he full commits W and has nothing else up, then she can
Lock him
maybe
down.
outplay him or bait him in, yeah. There's Lee Sin. Press tab.
Yeah. Okay, so did he? Fuck did he here? I'm still bad at. That's also one thing that I haven't completely learned yet, like what every camp is worth in CS, for example.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, I like that a lot. So, don't worry, I'll give you all the math. We'll go over our 4 times table.
Perfect.
Yeah, here you can look top lane. There you go. You can just get division as well. Usually 16 CS is some sort of red side into blue.
Yeah, exactly. Into just blue buff, and then he went straight bot lane to look for.
Put your ward down here. Put your ward down here in the
Here?
Krugs. Yeah. Just slap it in.
I don't really find anything.
And if you
here.
don't want to do it, don't listen to him.
No, I'm down
good.
too.
I mean, I had a Rengar D1 yesterday actually. Master D1. Just lost 200 OP sadly for him. But yeah, he was 200 OP, went down to D1. It's unlucky. But basically, what happened was the top laner was pinging like this as well, and he kind of obliged a bit too much, and it worked out with the ganks, but he just lost too much personal tempo. And once you start to understand that, it's like you really want to control your own game plan. Yeah, let's see.
All right, she's smurfing. That's a
Why
late
did you say that
flash.
flash? Yeah, it's a late flash.
Oh, he's going into his top side.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now what are you thinking?
I am thinking this is pushing towards him. He's kind of low. I'm kind of wrongly positioned. I'd want to maybe look for a potential dragon here, since they're shoving in here, but also need to keep an eye on this. If we can get a pick here. Gucci.
You gotta get out of that one.
Okay.
That's always fine though, because he's fucked now.
Alright.
Go, that's from you, yeah. There's Lee Sin.
Don't win that. If they don't misplay.
Very interested in the Lee Sin here as well. Wonky. But this is what I want to show you afterwards. I want to show you how basically when junglers play like this Lee Sin, how can we fully exploit this? Because when you don't get the coin flip in the invades, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my man. This champion.
What the fuck? Alright.
Oh my god.
She's very balanced as well.
Yeah, for sure. And now Lee Sin's like, guys, don't feed Bel'Veth. That 6, no flash though. We take all of this, honestly. I don't think we go dragon though.
No?
No. Because Lee Sin fresh out of base. He will take it, he's can't help himself. Nice Q. Still
We're
don't
just
do
gonna
dragon
back
though.
here. Yeah. Instantly
Yeah.
back here, get some items, maybe look for void drops here
Yeah,
instead. Easy to solo.
Aren't you? Yeah. Oh, the Lucian was on your ass in a second. Would you have, if I didn't say categorically don't do dragon, would you have thought about doing it or started it up?
No, not with the items I had, no. I would never have had it in time before they could collapse on me with items, so
Yeah.
would have been throw.
Yeah. Perfect. That's usually
Here-
the biggest problem in Diamond.
Yeah. Just
Just no sense,
Decision
right?
making be
no game
bad.
sense. Yeah, no game sense. I mean, like, are you the one champ in the world that doesn't give a shit about the miasma? The rest of us all does. my miasma is no stress. Wait, I'm gonna cancel the video. I need to put that clip in. You think you counted her? Her E is wider than her.
yeah.
I need a PG-13. PG-13 line. Okay, first one for experience is juicy.
Yeah.
Unlucky enough. See, here I would think about maybe doing a scuttle crab.
I am definitely doing the Skull Crab if this doesn't give me 6 here. Before, so I can get my form here.
You got 2 smites as well.
You know what
so-
you know what I did earlier about this? I got level 6 and I forgot to level up my ult, and I was so confused if I didn't get my form. I did that earlier today. Yeah, it sucked. And then I started laughing at myself because I was embarrassed.
I mean, that's
Wanna go
the
for
thing.
this? I don't know. Now I feel like they're griefing me with pings. So I don't know. Okay, well maybe. It's shoving towards him. I just hate wasting time if it doesn't work out. Alright,
It'll work out.
my bad.
So the reason for that is if you ever you get into your high low, because I think at this point you got what I see here, like you're well on your way, but whenever you get into the community a bit and you find like a GM or challenger top laner just to play with on a new account for whatever reason, you're gonna see a lot of that from the Gragas. Not necessarily saying he's correct here, but it's more like they don't care as much. If you kill a lane and go for the objective afterwards and they TP back in and they have a base jet, just repeat gank it. They know you're gonna come back.
Yeah.
Like it's not like Diamond top lanes who have no idea what's going on. They actually are telling you, hey, can you come gank this again so I can just totally win the lane? You never have to come back again.
Yeah.
And I think that's such a big thing as well. What he did there, that's like the next level for top lane jungle synergy.
Yeah. I mean, he's like really mechanically good with Gragas, right? Ah, okay.
For sure, yeah.
Alright, actually.
Yeah.
I want
I
his
agree on the
raptors for
tracking,
item
though.
here.
Agree on the tracking though.
It's good actually. Okay, I was gonna say, where did he go? And I missed him.
Doesn't matter.
Did he? Yeah.
Yeah, he flashed.
Yeah.
At least I might try ward hop Q, so just body block. Yeah, here we go.
He might have been. No, okay. So
He knows
his farm
you're here
going up
now,
massively.
looks like.
Yeah.
Let's see if he suspects it. I would suspect it, but I also wouldn't invade you just because my chamber wouldn't allow. But if I was something that could kill you, I would think about it.
Yeah.
Especially with damage reduction, right? Like with that nerf a little bit, it's not game ending, but against certain champions like a Rengar, you know, with the burst.
It's like, because a lot of people ask me about it, what do I think about the nerf? Is it gonna even be playable? And I'm like, if you're using your E in a survival, like you should just don't put yourself in the situations where you have to use it to only survive. Like it's an execution ability as well. It gives life steal, it's just very high sustain. Sure, you're a little bit squishier, but I mean, maybe it just proves that it was way overtuned before, in my opinion. Like I don't even feel that nerf, to be honest. Maybe because I never really put myself in the situations where I... Oh yeah?
She's basing.
Good call, yeah.
Sorry, she's coming back, yeah.
Oh. I can just steal a
help her out,
lavender
help her out. Yeah.
Get some
Don't
lavender
like
stacks.
tax, but like just get some plates because it's 11, 12 minutes. We haven't really got anything, so there he is.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Don't die for anything here, but
No. But if he goes for anything, he's dead though.
he is.
Can-
I think he's
yeah,
dead without
definitely.
you. I don't think you're needed this game.
No.
Ah, there's Lisa.
Oh, what the... Thank you
Thanks, Lee.
for saving me. Thank you.
Thank you.
Very kind of you, sir. Absolutely appreciate
Wait,
that one.
have you heard the word? Come back.
Yeah.
The power of Christ compels you.
No. No.
Milio! I hate this dude.
Yeah. That's a bad... I should have just expected him to jump to him though. That's bad of me.
Yeah. That's why I just let you play it out because
Yeah, I
it's
should have
good for
expected
by
him
the
to
Lucian.
just... Yeah. I just thought for sure my W would just stop him. Okay, he has equal amount. His champion is just not better than mine though. Sad for him.
Is
Bye-bye.
he human or
No. It's diamond
Planet of the
players, you
Apes?
know? I don't want to do this
E-
without E
Evo,
here.
Yeah, you got Lulu rotating up, you got Karma TPing in, Zed's pushing in, they definitely want to stop you. Yeah,
I have E in 1 second
yeah,
issues.
yeah,
Dead.
yeah.
Thank you.
You can pick Senna's ult as well if you want to have good morale. Because she did a good job ulting. Like,
Yeah.
it wasn't necessary, but I was like, if someone's, you know, in a bit of a frustrating situation, they make a play like that, I just kind of ping and say thank you. Wooded,
Can I?
Truthful ignited. Body block to Q smite. There you go. Oh, okay, well not quite, but actually perfect. For a second, it looked like you didn't get it. Boy, 6 on Bel'Veth.
Yeah. Herald and then it's over. Literally finished. I've done it like 3 times today, just getting 6 grubs and then get Herald, and I finished the game before 20 minutes. It's Bel'Veth.
Bel'Veth champion.
We can probably get this. I do want to look for a back soon though.
Yeah, but I think at this point, this is where I always like to reference like relevant coaching. I'm not going to tell you what I covered in the silver coaching. There was this Vi coaching D1 Master last year or 2 years ago, and the guy wanted to go back to base like 25 minutes into the game to finish his stair. And his team was all fresh out of base after Baron, ready to go do shit. And I'm just like, why are you basing? He said, well, I need my item. So we did it. Do you honestly need Sterix to beat this team right now with the lead you have? No, then why get it, right? So as long as your item strength, even with a lot of gold, is stronger than everybody else, right?
Yeah. I can stay on
Then-
the map for tempo, yeah.
Yeah, exactly right. And the term I came up with this years ago was extended sequence. Just call it extended sequence just to stay out. And the jungler that kind of made me think about this was Canyon. It was like 2018, 2019. I was just watching this guy, and back then, like, we just didn't think like that. All of a sudden, this guy's staying out, 2, 3, 4,000 gold, and I'm just watching him at Aatrox jungle. I'm like, huh, I get it. And because, obviously, you know, every season we always get better as junglers as well. We add things to our kits and so on, so. What build do you like at the moment?
Well, I feel like I have something that doesn't go what I say, like statistically, what I think is
Okay.
not what's statistically correct.
Okay.
But I think Stridebreaker is a bait item. I don't like it at all.
Okay.
I go, if I want to actually like try hard 1v9 build, I go Kraken, obviously first item, into either a Death Stance or a Witsend. If I need a penetration item, go either Terminus, or I go Terminus as a third item if I want a penetration item that early, or I go Witsend. But it's like the one after the other, if that makes sense. So if I don't build Terminus third, I build Witsend third. If I build Terminus third, I build Witsend fourth. Then if they have high health tanks instead of Terminus, I'll go LDR. Because LDR is insanely broken on Bel'Veth. I don't think people realize how good crit is on her. So that little crit you actually get from LDR is huge.
Well, they
You're
did
like,
help her with that. Yeah, they're collapsing in on you as expected.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. No, but like that's fine. Like if if you're basically one tricking and you're winning and there's a logical cohesion to the item, it's fine. The problem is when people try to cook, but like they're only gathering berries and we didn't even invent cooking yet. You know, it's like.
yeah. The thing about Death Stance is it works so well with Bel'Veth kits, because like she kind of resets on kills, and it helps her reset even better on kills. And it helps her, like, you can just go in, if you kill them fast, which you do, then you'll like survive for everything. So it's really good.
No, it makes sense.
Witsend,
No, yeah, I get it. Yeah.
perfect item as well, yeah.
Well, that's the thing, right? She already has so much mobility, but you just slap in some CC now and you got the tenacity on that shit. It's like, oh my god. Like,
You know what
there's really nothing that can keep her down.
I can tell you something else I do that is extremely oppressive. If I feel like I can, I go Ghost Blade second item.
Ah, yeah, I've heard whispers of this. I've never seen it though.
It's quite insane, but you have to play her like an assassin all of a sudden, because if you engage like a frontliner, you're dead immediately. But if you go for like 1v2s or like just picks, it's insane. You one-shot everything, literally. You deal so much damage. And you're so fast around the map, so it's quite ridiculous, actually. Yeah. Crazy item.
Yeah.
So, but you have to play, like, if you go that type of build, then you have to play her very specifically. Quite sad dropping True Form here as well. Could have maybe been looking for a little bit more kills to reset it.
Yeah, I'm just watching them now. There we go. Is this what we want to avoid here? There you go, that's it. That's it. Sending its one back. Yeah.
Ah, sad.
Four. Go. Cassie, your flank doesn't do anything.
Keep on
Yeah,
going.
we got 3 down.
Should get turret, but maybe not. I don't think we should get the inhib though.
No, don't get him.
No, okay.
I don't even know if we fully stay for turret here.
Kind of look.
Is there the respawning? Yeah. The Gragas is the right idea. While you guys do that, I'm gonna catch the bottom wave. Let's see what we can do afterwards. If nothing, because Karma probably wants to reset a little bit. A dragon in a minute. We can just apply a bit of pressure here. As long as we keep up front. But also I have no issue with Bel'Veth specifically kind of disappearing just a little bit in this phase.
Yeah, exactly. It's quite...
It's very freaky, man.
Yeah,
it's like
exactly.
Bel'Veth disappears. Oh, Gragas.
Smurfing.
Yeah. That's why I said that the way he was pinging was interesting. Problem is, a lot of Swift top laners get very delusional about when you can dive and when you cannot dive, and when it's relevant for your actual tempo. So.
Okay, she ults me. That's my bad not expecting it.
No, we kind of knew that was gonna happen. But like, we're just trying to buy time now because we're strong. We don't really need to reset for anything.
Yeah.
You got scanner here as well if you want to. Crap. Yeah, dragons up in 5. Because this is the problem, right? Like, you'll play against a Bel'Veth who gets fed, then I'm farming my jungle as best I can, controlling my camps as best I can, and the enemy team's like kind of pushing up, but not really. And Bel'Veth just isn't seen for a while. I'm like, is she trapping? Is she waiting? Is she farming? And a lot of times she's just rinsing camps for a little bit to get 2-3 items, and there's nothing you can do because you have no idea where she is. And the risk is your team plays stupid, and there you go. That's what we want to avoid.
Exactly, yeah. But it happens a lot. I'm not surprised, even though she did a good early game. Now she has ego. Happens. Happens.
Yeah. No, it's mid lane combat. They have ego now. In reality, it's like, listen, you're the enchanter, lose the enchanter, keep me alive. That's your role. See, I would honestly, if you're against me here, I'm probably trying to bait this Baron out. Like, I'd be shadowing that Cassio. She does a good job. I have her stay there. I'm Zyra. I take my... Where was the most other Fed member? And we try and do this now. Lee Sin isn't going to be able to... Ooh.
Okay, yeah, exactly as you said. Trapping.
Yeah.
Exactly as you said. I thought I was strong enough to get her, I guess not. This shield is quite annoying.
Oh, yeah, I mean, you know Cassio and Rod
Also
and
this
Sarah,
one.
it's just
Holy.
classic. Like, combo is just classic. Classic horrible to face.
You know what?
Don't quite have the...
You're gonna witness something now. You might not have seen.
I'm fine. Push it a little bit. Let's just see if we can do what we get. Good job, Senna. Scaling. Okay, nice ult.
Listen is here though.
Yeah.
That's fine.
See, the problem for me is in this D2D1 MMR, the Lee Sin is just a vegetable.
Yeah.
And, you know, that is what it is. But in Master Tier Plus, you're going to start to get junglers who will still have no idea how to play against you, but you're going to have them eventually start to be able to get fed with every second you don't end the game.
Exactly, yeah.
And ironically, that is how you beat a few Bel'Veths. Don't really push up enough. Cassio bot, Lucian mid, 2 mid, 1 bot. Karma's not following you. Good job. Lee Sin's out of position. That was
Kicks me
weird.
away. I wanted
Don't
to
you love
Q
your
him, I
kick,
don't know.
man?
Yeah,
Don't
I
you love
wanted to
that
Q
kick?
through him so he would kick me here instead. I didn't
We've done it.
do it
Do
fast
you want
enough.
to bait the Baron?
Yeah, I
How
might
strong do you feel?
even... I don't know if he dares to do anything. We can do it pretty fast, I feel like. Just
He
gonna...
is extremely.
The
He's
thing
got
is,
no
we don't have
kick
vision
now.
here.
He burnt his ult though, so as long as you stay on the backside there.
No, man, I don't like the gamble.
Don't gamble then. Kill him.
I got it.
Nice. Yeah, good job. I hate that as well.
I hate that. I hate it. It's
yeah,
like...
I hate it.
in this rank, you don't... I feel like you don't gamble stuff like that. It's so unnecessary.
Well, you
gonna
did
help
the
him
right
out.
thing. Your team just wanted
Yeah.
to keep hitting it.
Keep hitting it, yes, I know.
Because it's the right call, because especially if he just goes in the pit and has nothing left.
Okay, hit minions.
You did 0.
Stupid E. Stupid E.
Yeah.
My E hit the minions now.
Skippity toilet.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. Careful. Don't want my team to get caught with anything here.
Hmm. Nice Senna
missed the
root.
jump.
Nice Senna root though. Forced the ult. Mites and Coral, man.
Okay. Nice, GG.
Definitely,
I wanted to
Cassio.
attack. Oh, no.
Cassie was interesting though at the end there though.
Yeah.
You weren't really doing anything to her.
No, I know. Fuck, she was hitting a brick for some reason. The
No,
LDR
it
would have gone
makes
crazy
sense.
against her.
Yeah, I was kind of excited to see it.
Yeah,
Kind of excited to see
sad
it.
it ended a bit too early.
The difference in playstyle is very interesting because there's one guy who just got D4 D3 who's stuck Emerald and he's in the coaching class group and he basically does the least damage you've ever seen in a Bel'Veth per game. But
Yeah.
what I've gotten him to do is basically just giving him my macro blueprint for mid game, and the guy just wins off a macro all the time with low KP, low damage, and just high turret damage. And I think
Yeah.
that's also what's lost a little bit on Bel'Veth. With the
Yeah.
players that coin flip too much, they get really fed, and then it's like they like that aspect. And then there's others who are more thoughtful and they kind of do more the macro and less the aggression. But then is the game even winnable because you're so passive? Like when you fuse these two things, challenge Bel'Veth almost every time. Like when you fuse that balance perfectly, every time, because it's all about your control. Wait, hold up. Just show that again. It's Discord to the stream thingy.
Wait, what?
I didn't see the damage to the turrets.
Turret damage turrets. Here.
Yeah, like that's where you want to be. You know.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
You gotta
She did.
quickly do it.
She eats turrets. That's how I win most of my games. You just look to get like the void objectives with her, and the base is just open. I don't know what his name is, but I know like that was what the rank 1 EU Europe West guy who played Bel'Veth. He was like the first guy to reach 2 KLP or whatever it was.